Welcome to this edition of Shelby This Week. Here are some of the stories we have for you. We have an update on a few road construction projects here in Shelby Township. With school back in session, there are a few extra things you should be looking for on the roads. The new activity center will open this month, and Shelby Township is throwing a celebration and everyone is invited. We have these stories and more on this edition of Shelby This Week. With summer coming to an end, we have some updates on a few road construction projects around Shelby Township. You can expect the project on 21 Mile between Shelby and Shaner completes and Mound Road from Westmore to 26 Mile Road. Crews need to install crosswalks along each route. A priority will be the crosswalk to Morgan Elementary School. With this project checked off, the subdivision reconstruction project of Starlight and Woodmere will begin. And then Shelby Road between 23 Mile and Mound, as well as 22 Mile between Shelby and Hayes. Construction crews will be working there to get the road repaired. This road work falls under the Shelby Township Road Program. Each project is a joint partnership with the Macomb County Department of Roads and Shelby Township. A new school year has officially begun. Now that there is added traffic to the roadways, do you know the rules of the road? Stacy Santatera has more.
I can tell you, being a sergeant of the Traffic Bureau, it's a huge priority for our department to get the children to and from school safely now that school is back in session.
Now that school is back in session, crossing guards are an important part of keeping our children safe.
We definitely appreciate what they do because they're not doing it for the money, I can tell you that. They're doing it for the safety of the children. A lot of people think that the crossing guards fall under the jurisdiction of the local school district, but in fact the police departments handle all the crossing guards, hiring, responsibilities, and as far as their posts.
And because crossing guards fall under the jurisdiction of the police department, ignoring a crossing guard is a ticketable offense that is taken very seriously.
If you see a crossing guard out in the roadway with a sign up and you disobey that crossing guard with the sign up, that's the same thing as if you were to go through a stop sign that's stationary on the roadway. So you have to obey crossing guards, and it's just like with bus drivers.
And just like with bus drivers, it's extremely important to remember the rules of the road.
And what a lot of people don't realize is that with the yellow lights, you have to think of it as a traffic light. If you can start slowing down to stop, you need to, because when that red stop sign comes out and the red lights start flashing, it's too late. You cannot drive by that bus.
And as simple as that sounds, there seems to be some confusion.
A lot of people get confused, say they're going the same direction as a bus and the car's coming the other way. They don't know if they have to stop on the other side of the street. The answer to that is yes, you do, unless it's a divided highway.
A lot of us have kids, so that ride the bus. And just the idea that you got kids coming and going, walking up and down the bus, and people flying by, especially when it's 55 here, it's just obviously super dangerous, because I think a lot of people just don't pay attention. We'll pull them over. It might even happen today where I'll ask them, why didn't you stop for the school bus? And they'll say, what school bus? Because they apparently didn't see a big yellow bus with red flashing lights going. So just dangerous.
Another element to consider is the cost if you are caught not abiding by the law.
Well, actually, in the state of Michigan, it's 3 points to your driver's license, and in Shelby, they're assessed a $235 fine. So, it's not a cheap ticket, and like I said, 3 points in your driving record also cause insurance rates to go up.
Did you see the school bus?
School bus?
Yeah. The school bus you drove past?
I didn't even pay attention.
You didn't pay attention to it? Okay, did you have your license?
Shelby Township, our traffic bureau, our road patrol unit, we have zero tolerance policy for people disobeying school buses or crossing guards. I can tell you we're out there every single day at different school bus stops, monitoring different crossing guard locations, and violators, officers have discretion, but in this case we have zero tolerance for anybody that disobeys a school bus or crossing guard.
For Shelby This Week, I'm Stacy Sansatera.
You're invited to celebrate the grand opening of the Shelby Township Activity Center. September 28th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., it's your chance to check out the new facility. Located on 21 Mile Road, the building is the home to the former Boys and Girls Club. After a $795,000 facelift, the building will feature a lot of amenities for the community, including Works Fitness Room, full-size gymnasium, indoor walking track, party room, and baseball and softball fields. Along with all the activities planned in the new building, it will also house the senior center during the day. At the grand opening, guests will enjoy music, food trucks, crafts, and games, and everyone can check out the facility. This is a free event. If there are any questions, contact the PRM office at 586-731-0300. A new ID will soon be required for Michigan residents to get on a plane. Beginning October 1st, 2020, the only IDs permitted to fly domestically will be the Real ID and enhanced licenses. A Michigan Real ID is marked with a gold star in the upper corner of the card. Under the Federal Real ID Act, which was drafted in response to the September 11 terrorist attacks, the Real ID sets security protocols for the production of driver's license and ID cards, including the use of features to prevent illegal copying or altering. There is no extra cost to apply when renewing your driver's license or ID card, but if you apply outside your normal renewal time, a duplicate card fee will be charged. If you have an enhanced driver's license or state ID card, then you already have a Real ID complement card. For more information, visit michigan.gov/SOS. Still ahead on Shelby This Week, forget the ice bath. This new form of muscle relief will take you to extreme cold temperatures. A fun, safe activity will be on the playground this school year at one elementary school, thanks to a local Eagle Scout. Stay with us for more Shelby This Week.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
You can call it the new ice bath. From athletes to celebrities, cryotherapy has taken over for muscle healing and pain relief. Many people love the benefits this new therapy provides.
Negative 300 degrees, and it's a 3-minute session.
Negative 300 degrees for 3 minutes? Wow, that sounds intense.
It's not that bad.
Accelerated Air Recovery, located on the northwest corner of Hall Road in Shaner, is the first cryotherapy provider in Shelby Township.
At negative 300 degree, your head is sticking out of the chamber, but from the neck down, your body is subjected to the negative 300 degree cold air.
Negative 300, yep.
Cryotherapy is the science of exposing the body to sub-zero temperatures by using nitrogen in order to stimulate physical and mental health benefits. The idea comes from the practice of applying ice or any other type of cold treatment to provide pain relief for inflamed, injured, or overused muscles.
It's a great addition to working out. It's similar to working out in terms of your muscles that are going to get worked and you're going to burn calories, but you're not going to expend your muscles and you're not going to tire and things like that.
But cryotherapy can be used for so much more.
Your body is able to achieve many beneficial results, reduction in inflammation, injury recovery, muscle recovery, calorie burn, which is something that everyone's always interested in having.
Steven uses his cryotherapy to help recover in between his intense workouts and has had many beneficial results.
A little cold, but refreshed, and you can feel it in your bones and deep into your body. You can feel all the blood pumping. Your body goes into a sense of, I need to pump blood everywhere, and it feels really good.
If the cold is not for you, there are other unique services at Accelerated Innovative Recovery.
We also have an infrared sauna, so the cryo sauna is cold, the infrared sauna is hot. The cryotherapy is really helpful in reducing inflammation and pain and things like that. The infrared sauna, I don't think is as good at that, but it's more along the lines of preventative in terms of illness and things like that.
It's just like you're kind of like bopping, like.
Our anti-gravity treadmill is the most amazing treadmill to run on. If you've never experienced going on it, you definitely need to try it.
The machine uses unweighting technology to remove pressure from your body and make it feel as though you are running on air.
Like I'm skipping, that's what it's like. Yeah.
The unique services offered at Accelerated Innovative Recovery follow holistic practices used across the world. To put your pain problems on ice, visit airrecov.com. For Shelby This Week, I'm Stacy Sansatera.
Montfort Elementary students are in for a big surprise involving team bonding, exercise, but most importantly, having fun. This elementary school will have a new Gaga pit built by the hands of Eagle Scouts in Shelby Township. Samana Sheik has more.
Gaga's a simpler version of dodgeball. It's gentle, safe, and most importantly, lets kids express themselves. If you take a look right behind me, the Eagle Scouts are actually building a new Gaga Court for Montfort Elementary. Logan Witt loves to give back to the community. He's helping his old elementary school by dedicating his Eagle Scout project to building a new Gaga pit because
every single time they would go do picnics at around the end of the year, and they'd have to take like 6-foot tables and line them up on the side and play Gaga ball on that. But if they have this, then they don't need to do that.
Logan understands Gaga helps kids learn team bonding, and it doesn't matter if they're athletes or not.
This is something that a ton of people can play without a lot of organization.
He started planning this in February. He reached out to Montfort's principal, then his fundraisers began. One bottle drive and pairing up with Texas Roadhouse. 10% of the profit from one night went to Logan's cause. He raised
around $1,200.
Then Logan looked at designs for Gaga courts online with the help of his mom, Sue Witt. She was on board the second he told her about it.
These kids will use it all year long. Even in the snow, you'll see them playing this game.
When Sue and Logan see kids of all ages using this new Gaga pit, they will genuinely think,
my son made that. I'm so glad you're using it.
I just think it's fun to see them all playing with that.
If you're looking for a new summer activity to get your kids involved with, then come out to this new Gaga Court at Montfort Elementary. In Shelby Township, Samana Sheik reporting.
This young cat is available for adoption right now at the Humane Society in Macomb. Meet Luke, this week's Pet of the Week.
Luke arrived here at the shelter on May 16th. Unfortunately, his owners were moving and weren't able to take him with them. We've had him since then, and he's a pretty energetic guy. He kind of reminds me of the stay off my lawn neighbor, if you will. He's really playful, but he wants everything on his terms. He is going to be a cat that goes into a home and he's going to do his own thing. He's going to be independent, he's going to go where he wants, he's going to do what he wants, and then when he's ready for affection, he's going to come to you for that affection. He does have a lot of energy, so even though he doesn't like a lot of affection or attention, he is super playful. He loves teaser toys. He loves the laser pointer. Luke is misunderstood because he's not your typical cuddle me cat, and I think because of that he does get overlooked. He's just 3 years old, so he really has a long life ahead of him, and I think when he finds the right home, he's really going to make you happier, and he's really going to complete your home.
Coming up next, football is back. We take you to both the Eisenhower Eagles game and the Utica Chieftains as they open week 1 of their season. And another honor to the Utica Community Schools. We tell you about this ranking.
Hi, I'm Matt Signorello, Lieutenant Inspector with the Shelby Township Fire Prevention Division. I'm here today to discuss escape planning. When it comes to escape planning, it's always wise to plan ahead. If a fire breaks out in your home, you may only have a few seconds to get out safely. Make sure everyone in the home knows where to go. First, make a home escape plan. It can be as simple as a family conversation. Always know at least 2 ways to get out of a room. Teach your children to escape on their own and to practice fire drills as a group. It is a good idea to keep doors closed, especially at night and especially with children. When it comes time to get out of your home, designate a meeting place, typically at the end of the driveway near a mailbox or a tree. If the alarm sounds, get out and stay out. Never go back in for anything. That's what the fire department is for. If the conditions are smoky, get low and go. Call the fire department as soon as you get outside. Implement your plan today and stay safe.
Football is back and we have your highlights from the games. The Utica Chieftains opened up their season at home against Bloomfield Hills. The Chieftains would take the lead early thanks to 3 turnovers in the first half, with one of them resulting in a touchdown. Utica leads 26-13 with a 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third quarter. But lightning in the area would postpone the game to the next day. Bloomfield Hills came out strong in day 2 and would come back from 14 points down to tie the game with 5 minutes remaining. But Madison Bart would kick the game-winning field goal with 30 seconds left, and the Chieftains would hang on to win by a score of 37-34. You can watch in-depth highlights from this game on the Chieftain Rewind. Utica will travel to Grosse Pointe North on Friday. And fans of Eisenhower traveled down to Adams Field at Wayne State to see their Eagles face for the first time against the Birmingham Brother Rice Warriors. Defense was the name of the game in this matchup as each team struggled to move the ball. It came down to field position where the Warriors QB Greg Piscopink scores the game-only touchdown. Ike had some last chances at heroics, but they fall short in their opener. 7-0 to Brother Rice. You can catch more of the game on the Ike Review Show on ShelbyTV. The Utica Community Schools District has been named one of the top places to work in the state of Michigan. The school district is the only Michigan public school to be recognized in Forbes magazine as a top employer. According to the magazine, the rating was awarded based on a survey of random staff members with the district. Staff was asked to rate their willingness to recommend their own employer to friends and family, as well as how they feel about the other employers in their respective industries. To be considered for the rating, a company must have at least 500 employees. UCS has approximately 4,000 employees and is the second largest employer in Macomb County. Don't miss your shot and enter the 2019 Hot Shot Contest, sponsored by the Shelby Township Parks, Recreation, and Maintenance Department. On October 5th, starting at 9 a.m., the contest will be held at the Shelby Township Activities Center. The basketball contest is looking for the best shooter. It will be divided into age groups starting from age 6 and up. Anyone is able to enter. It's free for Shelby Township and Utica residents, and it's $5 to participate for non-residents. To register, call 586-731-0300. That's all we have for this edition of Shelby This Week. Remember, you can watch us online or on Facebook. Just search Shelby TV. We will leave you now with scenes from around Shelby Township Senior Center. Enjoy, and thanks for watching.